So, sorry, going back to the whole career thing, what happened after Crunchyroll? I'm curious.
After Crunchyroll...
Is that where you started your own YouTube channel?
Actually, I was kind of doing stuff on SourceFed because I felt like it was such a waste to not be doing something on my own. Mm-hmm. And in my head, I was like, eventually, if I leave, like I'll have something to fall back on.
I think everyone at SourceFed already had like their own main channels.
Yeah, they did. We were encouraged to do it to kind of like also solidify your brand as a on-camera host.
Oh, so they were helping you build up a way to leave them?
Well, I don't think they realized it because we actually had to sign over our channel in the beginning. And
your personal channels?
Yeah, we had to sign it
over. So they owned that as well?
Yeah.
What, just for like a normal paying job, like a wage? Did you get any like buyout fee for that or any?
Oh, yikes. Dark, I know. But I don't think I was a monetizable partner channel until like 6 months into SourceFed, and then I started caring that like they were taking my money.
I signed it off. Fuck.
I was like, you're taking my money. But also monetization was different back in the day. There were no mid rolls, right? Like so there was only like a pre roll and barely.
But also the money was way more. The CPM.
The CPM was way higher.
Yeah. So I was not happy, but because like I can't do what I did on Super Panic Frenzy on my own. I wouldn't be able to hire Suptic. Like that wouldn't be able to happen. I didn't have editors. So like I knew kind of what the trade-off was and I was happy to be doing so. Also the security in being, a hired host is much better. So I didn't mind, especially because I wouldn't be able to start my channel, I think, from nothing without SourceFed. Very aware of that. So
I think you could. I think no one thinks they can, right? Like until you just make something, you're like, oh shit, people want to watch this stuff.
That's literally all three of us.
Yeah, like
I think that's like phenomenal. I do not think I would have been able to.
I don't. Did any of you think I'm gonna make something?
None of us started YouTube channels like give me a couple of years, I'm gonna be the shit. Like no one's gonna.
I remember like when I uploaded my first YouTube video. After one day, it got 5 views, and I was fucking ecstatic about it. I was like, holy shit, 5 people saw my Bleach video?
It's like, Mom, you only refreshed it twice, right? That means 3 other people.
That is literally the back in the day where you had to be like, you had to account your own refreshing into the view count. Like, you because 100 views, but I've definitely clicked on this at least 20 times. So,
and I showed this to 20 friends, and my mom 5 times. That means there's 55 people out there who thought I was cool.
Isn't that such a wholesome concern where you have to worry about your own views of how much you refresh them? And back when I used to like all my own videos because I was like, I need to up the likeage, man. Like it's not enough.
Dude, I'll admit, I still like my own videos.
Do you? I
because it's like, dude, I fucking love this video. I made it. Of course I like this video.
The fucking Obama memes. Just like
I literally give myself a medal every time I'm like, damn, Joey, that's a fucking good video.
Joey uploads a video. Hey, who's that guy? Who's that guy?
He's just got a champagne shelf just for himself. Every video is like, Aki, we're popping the champagne.
I'm the complete opposite, right? Because I don't like my own videos, but because Alan edits my videos, right? So sometimes there's a joke where he has to screenshot my own video, and he always likes it. And sometimes I get comments being like, "Oh, why did Giga likes his own fucking videos?"
Well, I mean, of course you do, because you're proud of the video.
You should be proud of the video.
Exactly.
I just feel like it's not my place to like.
But you're your own account. You have the ability to like. Granted, I don't either. I only like ones. What? I'm sorry. I've only liked ones where I collabed with people, right? Like so, like if Joey and I do a video, I'll like that for myself.
So you want Joey to be like, Joey, look at all these likes. This is crazy. This is one more than normal.
Oh my god.
So sorry, you were saying about how you didn't think you could do your own channel.
Okay, so I've been doing it and then they gave it back to me because I think they were afraid for me or of me maybe when I left.
I mean, rightly so. I mean,
companies aren't normally known for going back on contracts.
And kind of owning individuals, that's kind of scary.
Actually, we had a new like executive head person that undid all of that even before I left because he was like, that's fucked up. Like, no, these people like they would be fine. So he undid that and I left. It was just worked out perfectly. The timing was good. And then I left, I did Crunchyroll, and that was when my own personal channel was doing quite well, probably because they wanted to hear me talk shit about SourceFed.
Right.
But also, like, I had like some nice people watching, and they were like migrated over to my channel, which was really nice. And then, you know, I announced that I was going to Crunchyroll, so they're like, oh, like it's going to be even more anime centric, or like we get to now hear her talk shit about Crunchyroll, I guess. So that's kind of the direction
Scully,
it went.
why I left Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do
Honestly,
that. I didn't.
Why not? You could, dude, I've seen those videos where it's why I left this company, and the video's like, yeah, I was just kind of done. They're a nice company, though, great guys, but yeah, I was done. And then it's like
10
a million
million
views.
views.
Yeah, you should have done that.
I mean, yeah, I should have. There was Crunchyroll was a little bit of a different breakup. It wasn't like aggressive or anything like that. It's just I still wanted to work adjacent around them, and also because they're so deeply embedded in the Japanese anime community, and I went to like every industry mixer thing that happened in Japan, which was like really scary. Still, I mean, back in the day it was way scarier, but they like knew me as a Japanese person, and I did like voice acting too already, so I didn't want to damage anything, and I was afraid that even if it wasn't anything negative, if I did kind of like a why I left Crunchyroll thing, then maybe companies would distrust me a little bit.
Because you're openly talking about your experience.
Yeah, and you know, Japanese companies like totally frown upon that, so I was like, let me not talk about that at all ever again. Yeah, clean break. But then I was doing a lot of things with Rooster Teeth and Steve.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
What haven't you done, right at this point? Just name. Let's start naming companies you haven't
I
worked
think,
for in
like,
entertainment.
in the nerd world, I did corner the good
Yeah,
markets,
you
right?
did,
I
you
did
did,
gaming, anime, and then I'm just like, I don't know, I'm Asian. Like,
Raina Scully, professional Asian.
Skill set Japanese.
you know, it's a skill set.
No, that
right?
is- that
Yeah, it
is
really
right.
is.
It really is. But yeah, I feel like I cornered those markets really well to my advantage. And yeah, so I was doing a lot of hosting, and also like, you know, we had the podcast, the Boys Only Club podcast and stuff, and that was really doing well. Steve was doing really well with Sugar Pine 7, so I kind of was like, oh, we could totally do this independently. Like, we don't need a company ever again. But yeah, and then I moved to Japan because I was like, I'm so
miss it?
sick of LA. Like, just truly sick of LA.
Yeah, LA is hard. LA is.
It's hard.
LA seems very intense.
It is. Now that I've been out of it, and maybe I'm kind of like poisoned ex post facto from like maybe COVID, but I do miss LA. I miss visiting. I missed the hustle. It really is Neverland. Like, I genuinely feel like I did not age when I was in LA. And regardless of being there for 8 years, it felt like I just got there all the time. And I don't know, it was like, it is fun if you can hit a sweet spot, which I did at one point, but once you lose that sweet spot in LA, it's hard, it's expensive, things are really stressful.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely feels weird just going to LA and then just like kind of dipping your toes in that industry just for like 2 weeks and then being like, whoa, okay. Okay, this is a lot.
Going to LA and doing anything like industry related there, I feel like, man, I feel like I've done a month's work of
it's
like
so intense.
networking and meeting people in that.
AX feels like a month.
Jesus
it
Christ.
does, it really does.